Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Octopath Traveler 2. Joining me is StarPrincessHLC.
Who's up for fishing?
And JKLantern.
I'm gonna eat you, little fishy. I'm gonna eat you, little fishy.
I need a plan.
Feel my wrath.
Was that from the Fifth Element?
Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf.
I've gained valuable insight.
Yeah, in like the first two seasons, the cat sings it a couple of times.
I couldn't remember, it sounded like something that happened in Fifth Element for some reason to me. We glimpsed the form of a giant fish.
Hey look, we found our
No.
shark's twin brother.
Yeah!
Strike them down.
What to do? You're too kind. My turn. You're too kind.
You're a stalwart ally, No mercy, only pain.
That shark apparently ate some Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Drastic treatment has to be done. Forgive me.
This is like the diet version of our shark.
Yeah. Nowhere
Right.
near as frightening as ours. Okay. No real reason to keep hanging out there. Well, you were in the cafe. Here, we're just gonna flop this massive shark right down at your feet.
There you go. We punched it in the face repeatedly. We fought much more legendary things than this. Trust me, buddy.
One of
Mhm.
which is currently in our beastling's pocket.
I wouldn't be eating it raw, though.
No. Not unless you're into sushi.
Technically, the sushi is the rice.
So now I'm just reminded, this is like a side quest in Okami.
Shrimp gumbo, fried shrimp, boiled shrimp, shrimp etouffee, shrimp cocktail.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
Chef's ladle
And the Master
and
Rod.
the master rod. Oh, good. Now we can catch the good fish in Pokemon.
In so many of the Pokemon games, they don't give you the Super Rod until you beat the Elite Four, and that annoys me so much. Because there are so many Pokemon that you can't catch without the Super Rod, looking at you, Feebas, in Gen 4.
Okay, so over in the Winterland, since the only thing we have left right now in here is the Inventor.
Yep.
Winterland's present for my son.
Oh yeah, this one.
So, to do this one, we need to go first to that town where Oswald washed up, as I recall. Which is... yeah. And in fact, we need to go to the guy who rescued Oswald.
You think the guy wants his pants back yet?
Ooh, a quill.
the silver one.
Yes. And now we can head back to Winter Bloom.
What's this?
Excuse me, I believe you mean a person who fishes.
God, I love Aviary Attorney.
What's this?
I maintain that the winter areas of these games are some of the prettiest areas.
Some of the soundtracks, too.
Mhm.
Nothing too massively important here.
Considering it's a starter town.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
It's
did get
Palatown.
plentiful provisions from it.
It's Pallet
Well,
Town.
now.
Oh boy, I hope we get a Pokemon.
Well, now. Well,
We've been talking about doing a Pokemon LP with Layla, and maybe by the time this goes up, we'll be doing that. Maybe we won't. I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
what's the...
I don't I don't know about Beloved, but sure.
Don't ask us too hard about where we got this from.
Yeah, and don't worry about it. It's fine.
Especially because in the version, in our file of the game, our personal file, we didn't entreat, we just fucking robbed the guy.
Yep.
Because we started with Throne, and it's like, why use Agnia when we can just steal? But there is another side quest here you might
Yep,
notice.
I'm gonna make sure I still can't pick this up. Nope.
And you're gonna love who it involves.
Oh god.
There. I finished my letter to the nobles.
Remember how Greg wanted to run the town?
Yeah.
Next, I need to review all these reports before the assembly meets. Greg, could you lend me a hand?
No way. I can't wrap my head around all these complicated forms.
Boy, he would have been great at running the town.
Like,
Oh dear.
they make a big
I
deal
forgot
of
to
like,
water the
oh,
herb garden today.
he has good ideas, but he's just misguided. So it's like, oh, I sort
Can I
of
ask you
almost
to
feel
handle
bad
it?
for him, and then you get here.
No way. Last time I got near a plant, it withered.
And you
at the sight
discover
of
he's
me.
utterly fucking useless. Thanks, game.
Drat. If only we had a gardener.
Either he's utterly useless or he's just being really petty.
No, he's useless.
I didn't
Like
see
fruitcake.
you there.
Fruitcake has a use.
Blunt instrument.
Blunt instrument? Okay, it has two
Forgive me for being
uses.
So absent-minded.
I was
It
gonna say,
also-
I have
works as
1,001
Hmm?
things
Go
to see to.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, the one thing you can do is give it to somebody and you'll never have to talk to them again.
I was gonna say it would work as a great doorstop.
Oh,
3
being in
uses.
charge is a lot of work.
And that's
If it
3
were
more
me,
uses
I don't
than
think I could have
Greg.
handled all of this.
Trying to murder people to become in charge of town, you
Bad news,
jackass.
Lady Melia.
I think
There
it
was
would just
another
look
burglar
good on
around
his
town.
Instagram.
The work of the Snowhares, no doubt.
Didn't we get rid of them?
Not all of them.
About that,
My sources tell me they continue to commit many heinous deeds under the leadership of their boss, Pluck.
remember her?
I hesitate to ask this of you, but... Would you be so kind as to investigate the Snowhares for me?
Would you kindly?
What's this?
Cat, really?
The cat also hates Greg.
The cat, I was like, why did you have to name him Greg? God damn it.
So when I was in the 6th grade, there was a novel we had to read, A View from Saturday. I can't remember the name of the author. But we're
What's
going
this?
through this novel, which is like about these 4 different kids in this middle school who band together to become an unlikely academic team. One of the characters in the novel,
What's
one of the bullies, it's not just my first name. It is my first and last name. I don't know how this happened. I've never heard of this author before in my life, but you can imagine like 6th grade me going through the book, and then suddenly, redacted, is calling this other kid like racist terms, and like everyone turns and looks at me. Also, this character's talent was burping the entire alphabet or something, which I cannot do in real life, at least not in a single burp. But I'm just like, this is defamation! What did I do to deserve this?
Well, now.
It turns out the author is Raven from the future. In which case, the answer is
Well,
many, many,
You know
many.
what you did.
I have done many unspeakable things.
It's like
what's
purple push pop. Ate the snake.
Every single thing Okasan has ever done in a D&D session.
Eh,
Hakuna Matata.
well, now.
not too many people complaining about being robbed out here.
Maybe we should check, like, that old abandoned bar. Which was up north.
Eh.
To Alaska?
I've been to Alaska.
Yeah, you got sick there.
At Denali. One of the most beautiful, picturesque spots in Alaska, and I couldn't enjoy it because I was busy throwing up every hour on the hour. Yeah, the dungeon isn't where we need to go.
I was gonna say, we were here. We did kind of wipe everyone out.
Yeah, no, the place we want to go is the place where Father set up those people to.
It was also the place where we actually fought those bastards in Cassie's chapter.
Yeah.
Here you are, boss. Today's haul.
God damn it, you two again?
Yep.
Pathetic. This town is poor pickings.
Want us to start selling off girls? Like the head hair?
We haven't fallen that low. I'd rather die than follow that piece of trash's example. Where did I go wrong?
Probably by following crime.
I was gonna say, Life of Thievery. That's a good start.
Boss.
Oh, right. Listen up, gang. I've got a brilliant idea.
Oh no.
I've got a cunning plan.
That Melia girl's in charge around these parts now, right? Well, she's still just a naive little brat. So we trick her. Get her to hire us on as servants at her big fancy manor. That house has got to be full of treasure. Once we've got free run of the place, we rob it.
But how we gonna fool her, boss?
I wrote her a little letter. Oh, boo-hoo, we're so sorry for what we've done, and all that drivel.
Very sorry, Mr. Hellington.
Boss.
Mick and Mac, the Tappert
Now,
brothers.
we just gotta deliver.
I'm glad. I heard you chuckle. At least you got the reference.
I just assume these are this version's Biggs and Wedge.
What's this? Well, now.
So yeah, what you get from this is, like, none of them particularly want to be thieves.
They want to be a Broadway producer. Or a dentist.
Well, now.
Whatever's funnier.
Okay.
They're not evil, they're just unlucky and dumb. And mostly unlucky.
You were gonna say they're not evil, they're just misunderstood.
They're also dumb.
So very, very dumb.
A letter from the Snowhares? Give it here, please.
Lady Melia, we've seen the error of our ways. We promise we'll never stain our hands with villainous deeds again. We're still hares, but pure as snow now.
Man, you can even hear the sarcasm in the
Please
letter.
allow us to prove our good intentions. We beg you for honorable employment at your manor. Very sincerely, the Snowhares.
Maybe you shouldn't have put that slash S at the end
They
there.
reformed.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
God damn it, Greg.
Greg, you're a moron.
Wait, they haven't? You say they're trying to trick Melia? Yeah, I
Why
knew that.
were you trying to
I
run the
was
town?
just
Again, it would look
testing
good
you.
on an Instagram post.
Oh, idea! Let's pretend to be tricked, then clap chains on them.
The Snowhares are cunning rogues. I doubt it will be that simple.
Were they that cunning, though?
They're mostly dead.
The town will be much safer if we could apprehend the Snowhares. But will that truly bring happiness to all the citizens of our town?
Probably.
Mother.
Depends, are we using the Capellan definition of citizen?
Long time no see, lady.
Remember that time we kidnapped you?
I read your letter. You say you have washed your hands of crime?
Blackjack.
Yeah, sure we have.
Yes, we have washed our hands of crime, or whatever we said.
Blackjack, please.
He's like, I'm gonna do crime.
You're a cat. Crime is in your nature already.
That's why he wants to do more crime.
Yet, in truth, you're simply trying to deceive me for some wicked scheme.
She's on to us, boss. What do we do?
He's at the fuzz!
Fine. You got us. We'll just have to resort to force.
Uh-huh.
We have a shark.
I
Not the problem, but we have
feigning
one.
ignorance of your schemes and having you arrested. However, that will solve nothing. Instead, I wish to help you, to see to your well-being. Because criminals or not, you are citizens of my town too.
So not the Capellan definition of citizenship.
You consider us one of your own?
Yes. However, I will not tolerate thievery. You must return everything you've stolen to its rightful owner.
All we've gotten were these
If you
pairs of
do that,
socks.
I promise I will find you a new occupation.
And they all have holes in them.
Are you implying I'm a snow hare?
Wait, you mean it?
Because I haven't touched your
New
socks in a
occupation?
while, mainly because you have
You
to
want
wear
us to change your diapers
Mostly
for you?
because it's been stupid hot here.
Who needs socks when it's hot out?
Wow-wee.
If you remember, her bio said she wanted to be a florist.
Yep.
It's like
And these two just
paradise.
want her to be happy.
I'm glad you like it. This is my herb garden.
Well, there's an H
I
in
would
it.
like to hire all of you as gardeners to maintain it.
This is my lab. And this is my laboratory!
And this
I'll
is my
teach you how, of
laboratory.
course. No need to worry about any
And
lack
I
of
reminded of that
botanical
one
knowledge.
episode, Dexter's Lab, when it was like, you thought his dad had figured out where the lab was. Turns out, no, it was just that dog that
Who knew
followed
I'd
him
go
home.
from stealing leaves to
I
watering
love
'em?
Labrador Retrievers!
Even though that was clearly a golden retriever, it was way too fuzzy to be a lab. No, I'm not pedantic about my cartoon dogs. What are you talking about?
When I was a girl.
Star is
Oh,
very,
plants
very
and flowers.
attached to Goldens. I can't imagine
They used to
why.
water the little nameless blossoms I found on
It's
the
not like
roadside.
they're literally the only dog your family gets.
Well, we did have a
Seeing
beagle at
them
one point.
struggling
He was
so
incredibly
hard just to
stupid.
survive, well, it struck a chord in me. I thought to myself, I need to be like them. I can't give up.
Never give up, never surrender.
I remember after I moved out the house, my dad and mom were already divorced by that time, so my dad was living on his own for the longest time, but he got this Cocker Spaniel. Cocker Spaniel was about as dumb as his collar. You want to know how the Cocker Spaniel let you know he wanted to go outside?
Peeing in front of the door?
Headbutting the door.
At full speed charge.
My cousin had a cat who would get the zoomies, as cats do, but the cat wasn't particularly bright. So, like, the cat was having the zoomies, and my cousin was able to, like, catch it and flip it around just in, like, 1 second. Straight into a wall.
Yep. But no, this dog would purposely just start at one end of his house and just build up a full speed charge and take a flying leap and ram his head into the door.
Jesus. It's lucky he didn't give himself a concussion.
He probably did. But apparently that's how he decided that's a signal for me to go out. And he did it like 2 to 3 times a day. He broke 3 doors.
Damn.
That's impressive, honestly.
Dog's name was Dudley.
Yeah, that tracks.
Where'd I dredge that memory up from, huh?
Of course, this was also the dog that went swimming about 6 hours a day. If it was nice enough outside, my dad let it out. Had a little kiddie pool that kept filled up. If the dog was still outside at night, he swam like an alligator. All you could see were his eyes and the top of his snout going through the water.
That's amazing.
It's a lovely story.
Still dumb as a post.
Hey, you alright? You nearly fainted there.
I'm just so happy.
I'm sorry. The moment I relaxed, my strength drained from me.
I'd say that might be a sign of something medical, but she might have just been under that much stress.
She was under that much stress because, once again,
You're serious.
this
aren't
bears
you?
repeating.
About helping us, I mean.
Greg is fucking useless. Why did the game make that
I've
decision?
changed my mind about you.
We got here and I was like, maybe he'll be
leader.
like a good right hand to Melia. No, he sucked.
Miss Pluck?
We'll give back everything we stole. In return, will you hire us on as gardeners? Our hands are already dirty, so a little mud won't bother us.
I cannot tell if
Let
that's
us
a bruise
be
on my
gardeners,
ankle or if
your
it's
ladyship.
dirt on my ankle.
Of course.
Did that hurt?
I'm
No.
glad to.
You'd think I'd notice? I mean...
True, you didn't notice when I cut your finger yet on Sunday.
3 of the 4 torches are gone. I'm sure that's not important.
Nah.
Jack.
But now, if I can get a cat. Come on. Thank you.
I want to do crimes.
You want to do crimes. You don't get to do crimes right now. That's later. But yeah, with that side quest done, we still have a lot of them to go. When we come back, yeah, we'll probably set up for the next batch of them. So until then, take care, everyone.
Later.
Bye-bye.